Welcome to the Classic Man Arcade History Channel, your channel for reviews, history, and overviews in 5 minutes or less. In today's episode, we will be exploring my favorite arcade classic, X-Men! Created in 1992 by Konami, creator of the classics The Simpsons arcade game and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, X-Men is a side-scrolling beat-em-up whose 6 playable characters are based on the 1989 cartoon X-Men, Pride of the X-Men. What sets this arcade game apart from most of the time was the machine itself, allowing for 6 simultaneous players and utilizing 2 screens in the arcade cabinet. The player chooses one of 6 X-Men: Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, or Dazzler. Each character has 3 moves, which map to the 3 buttons on the machine: Attack, Jump, and the Mutant Power button. The use of the Mutant Power button is by far the strongest move, yet it comes at a cost of 3 health points. The game consisted of 8 levels, with bosses in each. The main bosses included Pyro, Blob, Wendigo, White Queen, Nimrod, Juggernaut, Living Monolith, Mystique, and of course, Magneto. The plot of the game is classic X-Men. When a large group of Sentinels under Magneto's control begin to wreak havoc on the city, the X-Men are dispatched to stop them. While on their mission, Professor X and Kitty Pryde are kidnapped by Magneto, forcing the X-Men to head to Island M to attempt a rescue. After rescuing Kitty Pryde, they find the Professor, who lures them into a trap and reveals himself to be none other than Mystique. After fighting Mystique, she escapes, and Professor X contacts the X-Men telepathically and informs them that he's been taken to Asteroid M. The X-Men travel to Asteroid M and rescue Professor X after defeating Mystique, who's disguised as Magneto this time. This leads the X-Men to the final bout, the showdown with Magneto himself. Once Magneto is dealt with, the X-Men flee Asteroid M, as it explodes, as is customary with any 90s action ending. The game was well received, being both the 3rd most successful table arcade machine and 7th most successful upright arcade unit of that year. The game was later ported to both Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, where you could team up with friends online. Xbox offered 4 players, while PlayStation offered the classic 6-player version. IGN scored the port a 7.5 out of 10, stating, "The game is incredibly simple and repetitive, and yet it works. It is simply a blast to play with friends." I couldn't agree more. With the limited number of available X-Men games, I come back to this one time and time again. It just gives me that X-Men fix and that nostalgia that few other games can. Thank you for watching the very first episode of Classic Man Arcade History. If you enjoyed this video and it brought out the nostalgia or gave you that slight YouTube dopamine hit you were looking for, please like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment with any games you'd like to see in future videos.